So we about to see what Abba and Preach gotta say about just pearls, cause they think that just single. So I want to see what they gotta say, cause I be thinking to myself too all the time, like why Pearl is like the spokesperson for like people in relationships and shit. It's always the people that ain't in a relationship. But let somebody like me I'm very much valid. You wouldn't listen to somebody that was very much valid, but to somebody that proven to be invalid, y'all listen to them. It never makes sense. Like, I'm happily married and y'all
Pearly Things is a potato. You should stay in the marriage even if your partner leaves? What does that mean? We're gonna find out. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Today, I am going to be reacting to Abba Preach's hit piece on me.
When you have a house, there's a lot of chores. There's a lot of shit to do around the house. A lot. And she works all day bringing that paper, that's that. And then she goes home and she still got to do some work. It's gonna take a toll. And she doesn't feel like it's separated at work like that. She doesn't feel like the work is equally separated at home. It's gonna be a burden. It's definitely going to be a burden.
And see, like, this is the thing. A lot of these reaction channels will try to nitpick, and they'll be like, well, if she's working, the chores are going to be hard. Guys, marriage is supposed to be hard. And I've told this story, like, many times on my channel, so I'm just going to tell it again. There's a relative.
See, and these some of the things that I don't agree with. Marriage ain't supposed to be hard, dog. See, what people got, like I always say, is like, who you go be with, first of all. You know, some women really, really don't care about being with a guy that really wanted to be all about them. To those women, kudos. Me personally, I don't want no yes woman. I want a woman that says yes because that's what she wants to do, for one, but for two, because that's what makes sense. You feel me? I don't want no yes woman, bro. Because a yes woman go, cause you to lead y'all into destruction. A good woman is not gonna just say yes to everything. She's gonna say, hold on, wait a minute, when it's time to hold on and wait a fucking minute. So that's one of the issues. Everybody too full of themselves. Men want to be catered to, women want to be catered to. Well, how about this? I cater to you, you cater to me. See how that works? I might not be able to cater everything. You might not be able to cater everything. But what can you cater? What can I cater? Let's focus on those things and include and add more later on.
Relative of mine, and
Pause. She said marriage is supposed to be hard. I don't think that's correct. I think a better statement would be marriage can be hard.
Marriage can be hard, but it's not supposed to.
It's not supposed to be hard though.
Thank you.
This relative was married for 50 years, and this woman did not believe in divorce. Like, it was just not an option in her book. And her husband actually left the family for another woman. And she prayed to God for a solution, because that was her belief. She did not believe in she did not believe in divorce. So her husband leaves, and the side chick died. He came home, and she didn't throw it over his head. She asked where they went wrong in the marriage and how they could fix it. And that's the thing. Like, a lot of times people in our generation are so quick to throw in the towel. Like,
wait, what? Yo, he wouldn't have came home had his side chick died. What?
That's crazy.
People used to have their husbands go to war.
Is your idea of commitment staying married until death do us part to somebody who left you for another person?
Right.
What? Fellas, if your wife leaves you for another woman and tries to get married with that person, and they're together for a long time, and then the other man dies, and she try to come back, are you a great husband for waiting? But you expect the woman to do that.
They would have called that man a whole cuck.
Right.
A simp.
A simp.
They would have called him Sneeko. Listen, just lonely things over here, okay, without her man, okay?
He got on her ass early, bro.
It's telling you to wait lonely by yourself years for a husband who not coming home. What?
First of all, you have to go home, then you have to cook. Yeah, you have to cook.
Our man's called her just lonely things. No.
Then you have to clean. Then you have to put the kids to bed. Then you have to...
But do you hear how spoiled we are? Do you hear how spoiled this sounds? Like, people used to get divorced for real reasons, like the death of a child. My husband's mistress. And now, it's because you're frustrated over a messy house?
But after a couple of weeks, it's really fast for you to be drained. You figure to yourself, why not drain?
But that's a choice. You can allow it to drain you, or you cannot.
Just keep it rolling.
Said, you're drained? That's a choice. You think being physically exhausted is a choice?
Right.
You think somebody working 2 jobs, coming home late at night, goes right to bed, doesn't cook or do the dishes, do you think that's a fucking choice? Hey, everybody right now who's struggling and who's really feeling tired because you got multiple jobs, it's because you choose to be exhausted.
You know, I lived with all different types of people, I swear. I always had different roommates in college. And it really is a choice at the end of the day. And I grew up with 9 siblings, 9. I'm telling you, shit can be worked out.
This is coming from a girl who grew up in a mansion and has daddy pay all her bills.
Yo, if there's 9 siblings in the house, let me say this right quick. There's 9 siblings in the house. What happens with kids is they construct their own little society, a little community. So what typically happens if you're not living in a house where you have maids that's taking care of everything for you, the kids end up taking care of themselves. And this typically happens when there's 2 or more kids in the household. Kids look after one another. They take the load, the burden off of the parents' shoulders.
Typically in black families.
Is studies. When you're not sure, you look at studies. I'm going to read this. This is from CBS News, all right? Does the sight of men doing traditional female chores turn women off? A new study suggests that the more time men spend on household tasks, the less sex they have. Our findings suggest the importance of socialized gender roles for sexual frequencies in heterosexual marriage. Lead author Sarbino Corich, junior researcher at the Center for Advanced Studies at the Juan March Institute in Madrid.
That study is weird. That study almost don't even sound real.
Said in a press release, couples in which men participate in more household work typically done by women report having sex less frequently. Similarly, couples in which men participate more in traditionally masculine tasks such as yard work, paying bills, and auto maintenance report higher sexual frequency. This study was published in the February edition of the American Sociological Review. Surveyed 4,500 heterosexual married couples from 1992 to 1994. The average age for the men was 46 and the women 44. Now, the study backs me up. I'm just,
Men can improve their sex life.
You know what's crazy though? Think about this shit. Rich, wealthy men cheat on their wives with what? Broke, busted, disgusted bitches. But guess what? The same wife of this rich man, guess what she go cheat on her husband with? A broke, busted, disgusted nigga. So clearly, when it comes down to what Pearl last talking about, as far as like cooking, cleaning, all that, man, look, a bitch go fuck if she wanna fuck. It don't matter what you doing. You could be a bum. If she wants your dick, she gonna want your dick. Same difference. If a bitch wants you to fuck her, if she wants some pussy, if she wants you to get that pussy, she gonna let you. Same thing. It don't matter. None of this stuff people talks about matters. Explain pimping to me then. Pimps. Explain a pimp to me. Explain that. Is a pimp not a man? Is a pimp not a man? You got the pimps that slap hoes, beat hoes and shit, but then you got the pimps that don't even touch their hoes. They just tell these hoes what to do, and that's just what it is. But that's why I understand that pimps don't do shit, but pimps getting money and taking care of these bitches at the same time. Please make that make sense. So it's like the world don't know what the fuck they be talking about half the time. It's like what floats your boat? Ice-T and his wife Coco. Clearly he been pimping her since the beginning. She been his bottom bitch since day one. They married and that shit worked for them. You dig what I'm saying? So it's just like people got to do what work for them.
Sexualized by.
Let's just fast forward, man. Cause
Studies like this in a disingenuous manner.
Never had roommates, which
low key, y'all go watch this video if y'all want to. I'm done with it already. Pearl is single. Pearl don't got a man. Pearl probably could get a dude, honestly, because Pearl ain't. To me, she ain't ugly. Shit, I talk to the bitch. But, I'm very, like, I'm picky I'm picky as far as personality, looks, and everything. But Yeah, Pearl, I talk to Pearl. I probably wouldn't marry Pearl, but I talk to her, we kick it, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I wouldn't marry her at all. She can be a side piece, something like that, a little fling or something, but nah, not marrying her. She give me too much of like, she seemed like this type, like, she just seemed fucking, I don't even know how to explain it. She seemed a little off, bro. Like, she just seemed like, she seemed a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, like her voice is annoying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Pearl is Pearl though, but she's straight. She ain't like the ugliest person in the world. You feel me? I talk to her, but not. I wouldn't marry the bitch though. But anyways, y'all go check that video out, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all think Pearl straight? I ain't never seen nothing else. Like, do she got ass? Do she got titties? Do she got little chicken cutlets back there? Like, what's she working with? You know what I'm saying? Is she working with anything? You feel me? We'll find all that out on the next episode. I'm gonna go try to find Pearl Instagram or something, and we gonna get back to y'all on that. But make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, man. And we coming back with more.